Good morning and welcome to another Hidden Gem screencast. My name is Arden Thomas. I'm the Syncom Smalltalk Product Manager. The purpose of Hidden Gems is to show the Syncom Smalltalk developer useful things that may not be obvious. As Smalltalk developers, we know that collections are among the most used, useful, and powerful things in Smalltalk. Today we're going to talk about a relatively new type of collection, at least to Syncom Smalltalk, called the Treap. So these are the questions that we will be answering. What is it? Where can I find it? What does it do? Where should I use it? And are there any drawbacks? So let's get started. What is it? Well, Treap is a data structure. The name is a combination of tree and heap, and it's a type of collection class in Syncom Smalltalk. Where can I find it? Well, it is a subclass of collection, and the full qualification is text2.treap. Here you can read about it as well. What does it do? Well, Treap works a lot like a dictionary. So you can say @put and @. And what it does, it's a type of balanced binary tree, so it keeps nodes and connects those nodes with both previous and next in sorted order in a bidirectionally linked list, and also keeps the left and right node in order for the tree. So it's a fairly elaborate structure, but it's worth the extra time building if you can use it. So the next obvious question is, where should I use it? Well, a couple scenarios where Treap might be a good solution. Say you're using a dictionary and you have to repeatedly iterate through the dictionary through the keys in sorted order. Okay, if you're doing that, it may be well worth it to use Treap instead, since it keeps the keys in the tree in a sorted order. Also, if you need to find an element in something and then quickly get to the prior object or the forward object, since Treap keeps a bidirectionally linked list, you get very fast access to those. Next question, are there any drawbacks? About the only drawback is the time it takes to build the Treap, because it's a more connected data structure. And the space that may take. Those are the drawbacks, but if you're using the advantages of it, it's probably well worth it. So let's take a look at a couple simple examples. Here I'm going through all subclasses of object and putting the name as the key and how many instances there are into a dictionary called class dictionary. I'm doing the same with the Treap, so we can compare the two. Now, I said a good example is if I need to go through the keys in sorted order in the dictionary, I may want to use the Treap. So let's test some timings. Now, if we went through all the values of the dictionary and sum them, it would be very quick. But we're saying for our example, we want to go through them in sorted order, and that's going to take more time. So if we need to repeatedly do that, you can see it takes more time. Now, if we do the same thing with Treap, which goes through these in sorted order, sorted by the keys, and it's going to be much, much faster than doing the same access in the dictionary in sorted order by the keys. So if you need to do this once, it's probably not worth it to use the Treap, use the dictionary. But if you're doing this repeatedly, it's probably worth the added setup time to build the Treap. And that's it for this Hidden Gems screencast. If you have any comments or suggestions, especially if you have suggestions for other Hidden Gem screencasts that we can bring to the Smalltalkers, and credit is given. to the person who suggests those. Please send your suggestions or questions to athomas@simcom.com.